fourth month without a full state budget, putting plenty of money on hold for funding. Our Mackenzie Robson spoke with the Chief Policy Officer at the Commonwealth Foundation of Pennsylvania to understand what the ongoing stalemate means for residents across the state. Good evening, Mackenzie.
Good evening, Mike. And that's right, it's been 91 days without a full 2025-2026 state budget. The budget impasse hinges on major policy debates, including education funding, mass transit investments, along with the regulation and taxation of skill games.
We've heard that it's close to being passed for almost 2.5 months now.
Pennsylvania's 2025-2026 state budget was due on June 30th, but deep political disagreements have stalled its approval, leaving critical funding frozen.
The big issue really is that Governor Shapiro came out and proposed spending what is now looking like $7 billion more than the state's going to have in revenues next year, which will force a tax hike on working families.
We spoke with Chief Policy Officer Nathan Benefield at the Commonwealth Foundation to explain the reasons behind the stalemate.
To drain the state reserves, that's a big concern of Commonwealth Foundation, is we should not be draining the state's emergency reserves that are set aside in case there is a natural disaster or a recession.
And what are some of those effects that we're seeing across Pennsylvania?
I mean, it is true that state workers get paid. That's part of the law, and a lot of welfare payments go out. But counties can't get the aid they normally get. School districts can't get the funding they normally get.
Benefield said that based on their polling, many people would rather see a budget that doesn't raise taxes than a budget pushed through under pressure.
I think we're one of the few states that frequently goes past its state budget deadline.
For now, essential services across the Commonwealth are gearing up for prolonged uncertainty. Benefield warns that lawmakers may soon resort to stopgap measures or partial spending bills if a full budget remains out of reach.
A short-term spending plan to allow some of those funds to flow while they continue to negotiate some of the bigger issues where there was more disagreement. So that's something that could happen.
Benefield said Pennsylvania is only one of 2 states throughout the country without budgets. And without a federal budget, the Commonwealth would be in uncharted territory. Mike.
All right, Mackenzie, swatting incidents have become more popular. Grove City College was the very latest target on Sunday. It only takes one call for college or university security, and